Hi all, it's Travels and More with Jason. Well, we are going to do another read-through of what is your best Empire Strikes Back vintage figure. Well, we're down to the last lot. This is number second lot of the Empire Strikes Back of the figures that came out in 1980 to probably 82. Of the Empire Strikes Back stuff. The figures obviously came out a lot longer than that, till about 84. But obviously that's Return of the Jedi. What we've not got to yet, what we will be doing as well. So I want to know, before we get to show you what I think is my best figure out of this lot, is what is your best out of this lot? You already told me what you thought were the other 12. What you liked. Now, I think there's more than 12. I think there's 13. I think it's a baker's dozen. Let's have a check, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it's not a baker's dozen. It is a dozen. So, I think it was the last lot was a baker's dozen. Maybe. Or was that a lot more than that? Who knows? That was last year. But now we're going to get onto this lot. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't stay like that. If the wind changes, I'll stay like that. I've got to be like this all the time. Anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. Before we get to have a look at these figures, and you can tell me what's, you know. Please share. Please subscribe. Join Patreon. All the money will go through for travel. So I go to Comic Cons and theme parks, anything else. So obviously, this is also a travel blog. Obviously, this ain't. Obviously, this is already through. But obviously, you know I do. If you came on, you know that's what I do normally. As well, sometimes don't have enough money for everything. Anyway, Jason, shut the up and let's get a look at these figures. Right, let's go. Before we do, look at this lovely Imperial fighter. But I won't show you one over here yet. And Stu, I've got my wings on the right way, mate. But I know what you mean, because I did similar when I first got it. Right. Got empty space right here. Right. First figure. We're going to go big. IG. H8, if I remember rightly. If I'm wrong, don't kill me. I'm sure it's not IG11 because that's the other lot. Now, the joys, no, it's not bad. I mean, you're probably thinking, where's his weapons? Well, I've already put them away. I put most of the weapons. Most of the weapons are actually in Jabba the Hutt's dungeon, so it's a big cache there. So if I ever the bucket and somebody flogged these off, somebody be a lucky, but you know what. So anyway, figure's quite interesting. Sadly, it didn't really hold his weapons. I believe it could only hold one without dropping it, where obviously this other hand, what you can't see, is pretty useless. Well, I'll tell the truth, they are both really pretty useless, really. I don't have a weapon nearby to try, but I'm pretty certain he could not hold these weapons properly. But or was I wrong? Now, obviously, we've seen this guy. Now, they've also brought him out in Mandalorian as IG88, but I could also be mixing the two numbers up. So if I am, I apologise. So the figure's quite good. Apart from, obviously, can't hold this figure. I can't hold the guns. But it's quite interesting figure. And it's a bounty hunter. So anyway, that's that one. Let's put him on the back, shall we? Put him right there. Right, next figure. Let's go around a bit. Yeah, we are. That's better. Right, we're going for the one and only Chewbacca. A Wookiee. Now, they only ever did this style figure. From Star Wars, Empire, and also Return of the Jedi. It was always just this one. No ever changed, even that sometimes he did have different things, but they never changed the figure whatsoever. And in some respects, not really complete. Now, it is actually a very boring figure. I mean, don't like how he's coming towards me. Ooh. Sorry, Chewie, calling him boring. I know you can rip my arm off. So anyway, oh, that's it. I've made you happy now, have I? Right, good. But he's still a pretty boring figure. Okay. So yeah, I think he's boring. So he's going there. So what's next? Well, this is not a great example. I have not got a great example. I need to find another one. So he is a bit dirty and a bit discoloured, so I have got to find. Now I always liked him. Now he's one of them. I need to give it away then. But I need to find a lot better sample. Now I wish they did more Rebels. For some reason, never did. I don't think the retro line will probably go back to do us some more. I hope they do. Maybe give us some Rebel Troopers that we didn't get in the line. But as you can see, this is a major something. I can't remember his name, but he didn't actually have a name. But it was based off one of the officers that you saw in Empire Strikes Back. I really quite like him. He's got a bit of character. Like I said to you, he's not... I mean, he's meant to be white. So he's quite dirty. Maybe I'll give him a bath and see how he comes out. He might come out a bit. But he's been out for about 3 months because these figures have been out since then. But yeah. It's one of my figures I like. So, next one. Now, this is another figure I wish they did other versions, you know, like skin tones and stuff. He's a pilot. What was he a pilot of now? The Cloud Car. That's it. Now, I quite like him. I've seen some people doing customs. I have with his body and the helmet and stuff. Because it's a bit like a Rebel helmet. Also, it's a bit like the Imperial Commander. Death Squad Commander, helmet. Similar, if I remember rightly. So yeah, it's quite an interesting figure. I know actually quite a lot of people think he's quite boring, but I don't think, he's not bad. But if I remember rightly, he only came with a Terminator. But yeah. And over he goes. Right. Next one. Now again, this is not my best sample. Well, not a best sample. I've got to get another one. Maybe I'll get it at NECA, or if I'm lucky, maybe at London Comic Con that I'll be going to soon. Now you can see the base is pretty knackered. I wish I knew a way of getting this bottom bit off. I've seen some videos how they do it, but it just wouldn't work for me. Otherwise, it's a really nice figure. Now, doesn't do a lot. I would say his arms have never been pulled down with his body. But yeah. The medical droids, in some aspects. So as we're talking about medical droids, now we're going to go and talk about another droid. I can't think what his name was. B something, if I remember rightly. I could also be very wrong. If this is a droid that I've always liked, and technically, if you got broken versions of him, you could technically use the arms for figures. And just say, you know, they've had war injury, so they've replaced it with an arm. Now, this, you know, it's a quite interesting figure. Bit scary in some ways. Probably thinking scary. What are you on about? You know, it does look a bit like a skull. Love this little badge there. I know it's not a badge. But yeah, it's a shame they didn't do different colours of this. I've got a white one. I painted one white. And I painted one gold. But I never got around finishing the gold. So yeah. Right, so we'll put him there. Right, next one. Yeah, we are over halfway. Han Solo himself. Now, very interesting thing. If you didn't know, you can actually hold his gun in his holster. Does actually work. It's quite a good figure. And it's a nice sample actually as well. Now, pretty certain he's not the retro collection. Oh, he might be. I can't really see around my glasses on. But he could be original. But he is very nice. Look at that cheesy grin. Probably thinking about snogging Princess Leia later. Come here, Princess. I want to snog. Come here. Alright. Yep. Like I said, over halfway now. Alright. Next one. The Attack Driver. Oh, I remember the first time getting one of these when I was a kid. Basically, it's a copy of the TIE Fighter pilot, if I remember rightly, apart from the paint scheme. If I remember right. Again, I've not got one nearby to grab hold of to check, but, you know, it's a good figure. I quite like him. I've got a couple. Yeah, couple. More than a couple. So, yeah. Alright, there's that one. So far, which one was your favourite? Have I already shown your favourite or not? Alright, here we are. Now again, it's not the best sample. I need to find one with the gold on. So yeah. I mean, we got two of these. We got a white one, and we got this guy. Now, shame they didn't do some different face sculpts, or did just removable heads. Do you think we'll ever get any retro collection ones? Probably not. I don't think that Hasbro will probably do Empire. But you never know, they might. But don't hold your hopes up. Right, we're getting down to the last three. Right. Now, figure, again, one of the figures I've always liked as a kid. Yes, it does look nothing like the actual troopers in the show. No, he does not. But I've always liked him. Yeah, and amount of fees I've had over the years, too many to count. So yeah, I've always liked this guy. You're probably thinking, oh, as he told us, he'll be showing it. Well, maybe not. We got one more after this. Alright. Quite boring figure. Again, it's a book, you know. Yeah, you do get to see him a bit in Empire Strikes Back. But I do believe it's the only time you get to see this guy. You don't see him in Return at all. He's gone with. And I can't remember if he dies in Empire Strikes Back now. I need to rewatch it. I haven't watched it for so long. Did he die? Sure he didn't. But I gotta admit, that's a pretty good face sculpt. That is. That is a pretty good face sculpt, I will say. So anyway, we'll put him there. So now for the last one of the Emperor Strikes Back figure refuse lines. It's this figure. And didn't like him as a kid. And I still don't like him. It's Mr. Oh, I'm bandaged up. I remember when I got this. I did buy one. Because I wasn't, or was it given to me as a birthday or Christmas present? Who knows? Can't really remember that clear. But I know I had one. Didn't think much of this bounty hunter. Mr. I'm all bandaged up. I've had a couple injuries. But in some aspects, he's also quite interesting. So, as you know, some aspects, the bothered things from other part of the line, like this. Bit like the Rebels pack. Chest plate, Imperial. But yeah. Now, if he's your favourite, I do apologise. But remember, this is my opinion. Right, out of all these guys, which one is your favourite? Now, I'm going to show you my favourite. And it's only be one. It's a bit hard, actually. There's about 3 or 4 I really do like out of this lot. But I am going to show you. Right, it's a hard choice. It's one of these 3. It is. I can only have one. But these 3 I really do like. So I've got to choose one out of these 3. It is really a hard one. Right, Hot Trooper, you go back. Down to 2. Am I going down that route like I seem to always go down lately? Do you know what? No. Sorry, mate. Sorry, Major. Yeah, the droid. I think he's quite an interesting figure. I know some people don't like him, but I do. So that is my favourite out of this line. But He could be my favourite as well. It's a hard choice for me. It really is. So, what do you think of this Baker's dozen? I mean, what do you think of these 12? Let me know in the comments which is your favourite. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little what's your best figure. The next lot I do, I'll be starting the Return of the Jedi. Or, as it was meant to be called, but it never got to be called it, Revenge of the Jedi. Anyway, I'll see you all later. May the Force be good with you. And I'll see you all later. Bye! I was going to show you this one, but I forgot. Now all the figures have been put away. Apart from this guy, who I'm going to try and give a bath to. And here's my Republic one. Not complete. Not complete. This one's nearly complete, just missing the gun. Where this one is missing the gun, but actually missing all the guns and the canopy. Right, see you all later.